Welcome to another Get Ready Traders live session. I am your host, Luis Rodriguez, and I am excited you're here. Today we are doing live technical analysis and stepping right into the futures market. Whether it's NASDAQ, gold, US30, or even crypto, we will be looking for the best trading opportunities as they set up in real time. If this is your first time here, buckle up. The market moves really fast, and we'll be breaking it all down with a clear, efficient approach in 90 minutes or less. Before we get started, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, subscribe, and share this session so other traders like you can join us. I really appreciate your support. All right, the markets are moving, familia, so let's get started and enjoy the session. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Your friend, the educator, Luis Rodriguez, live. Hello, familia. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's make some money, familia. Let's make some money. Hello, Tony. Hello, Angie. Hello, everyone. We are here. We're gonna be looking at the market. Look at NAS. Oh my God, NAS is actually falling down. Oh, nice. Anyways, familia, let's make some money, familia. How was your weekend? Good? Very well, very well, very well. What's going on with NAS? It's doing a nice retracement there. After a big bump, what's going on with US oil? Oh, US oil is coming up a little bit. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Anyways, let me let me remove everything and let's see what the market is doing. Remember, if you guys are trading in the morning, make sure that you have smaller contracts because for the brokers, whatever you do is worth a lot. The points are worth a lot more for some reason. And coming from Asia to London and then to New York, you will see the big difference. Anyways, let's take a look at the market, right, Jamila? Hmm. Seems that honestly it wants to fall into a flat correction. That's what it looks like. And the longer area here looks to me it's a running flat. But that behavior here that looks like consolidation, it will be 3335. That's the pattern of the correction. The question is where is going to be number 5? Usually to the upside as a continuation to the major trend. But if it's a running flat, it's gonna stay there for a long time. I doubt it. I think it's about time to start making higher highs again, especially if the war resumed to the positive side. It's very interesting what the price is doing right now. Let's keep looking at this closely, alright? When it comes to the bias, Amelia, this was a very strong push to the top. This candle here, based on the information that just happened, you guys can check it out in financial use. Um, so green. This could be just the wick of this entire candle. it can come all the way down to, depending on how this candle ends, the next candle will react, okay? But this thing can go all the way back into at least 50 to 61% of this entire candle. If this candle ends up red, very high probability that the next one will continue pushing to the downside, okay? If this is just a wick and this entire candle finish above this candle, it will be a continuation to the upside, all right? So that will be a 10 a.m. move. Let's see. If this is just a wick, just like that, and this turn completely green, it will be a continuation to a bull run. Hello, Josh. How are you? Yes. By the way, tomorrow I won't be on. I need to do a few things tomorrow. It will take me the entire day. So, yeah, I'm gonna be out of the house for the day tomorrow. But I do it Wednesday. I'll do it Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning. All right. So, honestly, I just want to see the behavior of this candle at this point. My bias is still to the upside, but we have this area here of a strong resistance, but the market is just very nearby, and it can push to that area before doing anything. You see how the market is reacting here? As I said, this could be just a wick. This entire body that it looks red. If this candle by 10 a.m., if this candle closes red, is high probability that the next one at 10 a.m. will continue pushing to the downside. If this one closes green above this candle, there will be a bull run for sure, aiming to this point to the very top. Okay, it looks like the air is flowing positive so far. That's what it looks like, but I don't know how these investors are gonna take it. It's Monday, anything can happen. It's low. Yeah, because I'm not doing the sessions on Wednesday, but because I need a day tomorrow. I'll be doing it on Wednesday morning, then afternoon Royals, and then I will need Thursday as well. So I'll do Friday and Friday afternoon. Yeah, and then the week after I'm gonna be going to Washington. That's why I'm gonna be doing probably on Monday. I will do the session in the morning, and then the rest of the days Asia most of the time, or London. I'm gonna be really busy, really busy next week. Have a loaded schedule. You're welcome, Rochelle. You're welcome. God bless everyone. Price wants to fall. He wants to continue pushing down. But just looking at these two areas, see where the price can go. Honestly, I'm gonna wait until 9:30 in the next few minutes to see if this is just a wick. But this was a big push based on the news event. after a decline in market. All right, so when it comes now to the sessions, liquidity has been built here and not taken out at all. Asia started selling, then total recovery. London gave a continuation. This is part of the manipulation of London. This push down, then a big push up. So when it comes to liquidity, liquidity has not been taken. We got to see the purpose of the market, and see how things are going to be flowing. I was up all night just trading London. To understand very well what this thing was doing. I'm still under the effect of sleeping pills. So if my head goes like, ooh, poof, you guys will see me snoring. Oh boy. Just trying to read this price action here. There was a lot going on in Asia. London pushing to the upside. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna take this out before coming down. My bias is still to the upside. One second. It's a place called Kent, Tony. Kent in Washington. Yeah, for sure. I'm slowing down for sure, like 100% now. My brain is like it's slowing down. After bringing so much fire last night, it's slowing down, it's slowing down, it's slowing down. But I have a lot of clarity still in my mind, so I don't know. I'm weird. Then I'm just gonna crash, fully crash. But I'm gonna be doing some biking today. The weather is nice. I want to get tired. That's what I need to do. I need to get tired. There you go. That's a candle here coming down, 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 down. We got 15 minutes. My bias is to the upside, but potentially from here. Probably from the previous day closing price. We will see how the market is going to behave here. I'm gonna probably take this trade and intra at 10. intra at 10 a.m. depending on how deep this goes. Because if not, familia, if this thing collapses, it's gonna take out London low and Asia low as an intra. Now for scalping, obviously, we need to get more structure right now. We don't have any structure, just pushing to the upside. But it's still these two areas here, they're very tentative here for the price to keep pushing to the upside. You got to look at the air. The air is blowing positive. Greed is still in the air. Greed is still in the air. Look at the VIX, how low it is. It's crazy. Low volatility, familia. Just watch for this, okay? We need to see these numbers a little bit higher. The VIX is too slow. Low volatility. So pay close attention to this, okay? Oof. So 10-year bonds on the floor, trying to lift up a little bit. Okay. And the XY still pushing lower, coming up a little bit. If this goes higher, then you guys will see NAS falling down a little bit more. Now it got to a very nice support here. So we might see the XY trying to climb up again slowly. Alright. If that's the case, then this candle will definitely push to the lower side. Just a second. Let me turn Bloomberg TV just to make sure that we're up with the latest info. Oh, there we go. On the sweet side, let me see. Let's see here. Yeah. Just looking at this here, we see these knots at the bottom. Nothing here, absolutely nothing. Honestly, I'm still gonna wait for the market to open. My advice is right now to the upside based on what the news is saying, but this thing can collapse and just go back into these areas to the previous day closing price. If it goes there, then I'm gonna be fine as an intra. It's Monday for me. Let's leave the market rolling first, so we don't fall into any traps. Hey, hello. Remember, familia, to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the chat, and if you're not new, you can still hit that like button. I'll truly appreciate it, familia. Thank you so much. Let's get them familiar. Let's get them. It is doing a little wedge at the bottom like this. It's tricky because you believe that the market can truly fall down from here very fast, and these patterns here are very toxic, extremely. Then they break up to the upside usually. They break up to the upside usually. So let's see. I'm gonna be buying, definitely. My bias is to the upside. No, what happened? Oh man. Oh, what's that? All right. My little rain fell. All right, let's wait, familia. And for my logbook, I am taking that trade at 0.20. My lot size. 0.20, it is a number. Just reading something here. Full risk or lowering your contract. In the book, I am lowering my contract. I already did my check based on how I feel right now. So that's why I should be doing more because of how it did last week. But my mind is not at 100% right now. So I had to lower down my contract, lower down my risk on my assessment. For you, it might be different because I didn't sleep last night at all. So do your assessment on it, put the numbers, and then calculate your contract. Mine is 0.20 based on my conditions. We will get them familiar. Let's wait. It's coming down. You guys see the wedge is falling here. Very tricky. What the market does is also building liquidity on this side. So then liquidity is taken out here, here a little bit. then all these points they get taken out at some point. So I'm just gonna wait. Oh man, I'm not trying. Yeah. Trying to read this in here. Hold on, familia. Looking for information. Looking for information. Oh, Tony, you said what growth audiobooks I listened for 20 minutes? There's plenty of them. There's plenty of audiobooks and things that you can do to scale your mind to the very best of you every day. Especially now in YouTube. In YouTube, there's so many of them available for free. Um, Good ones. The mental game of trading is a good one. The best loser wins is another good one. They are available for free on the internet. You don't need to buy them. Um, the one called Trading in the Zone is really good to hear it as well. Um, but yeah, there's so many of them. Honestly, you should go to YouTube and look for those kind of audiobooks. You'll find them. Good morning, Renee. There's one that is really good that is called The Power of Tiny Improvements. I highly recommend that one. The Power of Tiny Improvements is a really good one. Let's go. Market open and it's crashing. Was waiting for this. Let's go. It's coming down. Initial balance of New York is pushing to the downside. I wanted to see that liquidity be taken out. This was based on a news event. Let's see if it's gonna New York if it's gonna clear this liquidity or push up. Buyers are kicking in. Okay. There's absolutely not a lot of transactions here. This is truly buyers kicking in. Looks like bears are still in control. Okay, on a pullback for scalping, I'm gonna be selling. Let me turn this on and turn on the PLC as well. I do want to buy the market. I do want to buy the market, but it needs to come down to this area here. It needs to come down for scalping. Buyers are in total not control. Let's see. All right. Come on. Come on now. I do want to buy the market, but it needs to come lower. It needs to grab liquidity. Right now, sellers are in control. Sellers are in control. Total control. Total control. Total control, total control. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. On a Monday, I'm not taking any trades yet. I'm not taking any trades yet. I'm waiting for the price to come to us. No desperations, my friend. As I said, I want a market to come to us here. Ay. Not coming down. Push to the downside. Now, on this pullback, I might be selling. Come on. I want to sell now on a pullback. Bouncing out of these walls. Okay, I'm selling right now. I'm selling right now. Come on, let's keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Trailing stop activated for me. I am covering my entry. There you go. Targeting this area here. It's a risk-free trade. All right. So there you go. Go. Let's go. Yes. Let's go. Trailing stop. I'm scalping this stuff. Going with the flow. Let's see if the market is going to take me out, because it came to an area that the market can react to the upside, but I want to buy strongly from here. But while it's going there, I'm selling and it's scalping. Let's go. If it pushes up, then it might be coming really strong to the upside. Just remember from me that the market is not going to move in one direction the entire day. Just make sure you buy and sell on the extremes, all right? Key areas, because it's just running to a key area right now. There you go. I'm gonna be taking some profits here. Whoa, let's go. My sell is pretty good. No complaints. There you go, familia. Another one for the books. Sale doing pretty good. I'm trading stop in this sale. The worst is when the market is falling down and you're buying. How do you buy in a declining market? We gotta go for those confirmation candles, that's it. Looks like it's working on one. That candle is actually taking me out. It took me out of my trading stop. But that's the reaction of this area here. I hope it keeps falling. One of these selling again out of this EMA. Yep, it is coming down. Let's go. It didn't come to my area. I hope you guys are selling. Come on. I have to be really careful because then it just pushes to the upside very strong. And then you get hooked on a sell on the bottom. While the EMAs is it's on the PLC. Or whatever is there. I think it's a 9, 14, and 21, I believe. Oh, 50. 9, 14, and 50. 9, 14, and 50. Buyers are holding the area pretty good. It looks like they want to turn things around. I'm only up at $376. Just careful for me, because the market wants to flip. I'm selling, still in that sell. It is a risk-free trade for me because I'm covering my entry. If this candle becomes green, then I'm out. There you go, 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 go. All right, that was a nice push. There you go, 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 go. That's an $800 push to the downside and out. It took me out. Oh man, this is crazy. Still pushing now to the upside. Buyers, they really want to turn this around. It took me out $800. Honestly, I think this thing is gonna keep pushing down. To the target I want. Here, previously closing price at least close to this area before, and you see these OB here. That's what I have to be careful, because if finds continuity in this area out of these OB, then yeah, it's gonna go up from here. But I believe it's gonna go all the way here. This sell. There you go, familia. Yeah, keep pushing lower, baby. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Hey, thank you, Wayon. Let's go, familia. I have no energy. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Let's go. Coming to us. So it's gonna come into this area. It doesn't mean I'm gonna buy right there. I gotta wait because the momentum is very strong to that area. The sell looks very amazing, amazing, amazing. But it's already meeting up that OB and not kicking in. There will be a point of return. There you go. Wow. He came like fire to the area. You see how it came like right into the money here? Okay. Did create any fair value gaps? No. It came right into my area, but it's coming really strong to the downside. Wow. Yeah, familia. Keep selling. Keep selling because we're crashing this market. Keep selling. We are crashing this market, familia. Wow. Unbelievable. This market, it is coming down hard. What is happening in the market? Wow, that is a pretty nasty drop. For our Monday? There's gonna be a cool off period. There's gonna be a cool off and then a nice recovery to the upside. That's what I'm waiting for, the cool off period. It came right into the daily VWAP. Literally. They were rushing into that line. They were rushing into the daily VWAP. I'm up by 1,181. Jesus, and that's with the small contracts. That was a nice push to the downside. Now it came to the area, familia, that I mentioned. It came to the area. We need to see how the market is going to now react to here, and then push up. Okay. Again, the market came really strong to the downside. You see how it came like really sharp into the area that I mentioned, the previous day closing price, and it's finding buyers here. So either going to do several things. It's going to consolidate in that area before pushing to the upside, or it's just going to go sharply, come there, grab liquidity, and push up. Too many confluences there. The momentum was too strong to the downside. It's just clearing liquidity. It's all it's doing. Yeah, it can truly do all that stuff. We just got to see how it's going to react to the area. As I said, it's going to come sharp, and it might just like consolidate or continue in the same area. You got to look at this. Is what I'm looking at, familia. You see these areas? Like in between, there's nothing. So it usually falls into the next one. You see how the price came sharp to the next one? Poof, to this area here. This void here, the price is just flying around these areas. There will be a phase of recovery, right? Expansion. Then it's gonna come back up. Slow. My God. ES500 is truly recovering. It's pushing up really strong. I think this might be it. Unless it's a temporary retracement, then continuation. It's gonna be either or. I'm gonna buy now and take that SL in case that they continue pushing down, just in case. I'm gonna buy now, and my stop loss is below the latest push, below the daily VWAP in case I decide to push down. I'm up. I'm gonna take that chance. Just risking a little bit of what I earn. It might continue pushing lower if finds rejection on these EMAs. Or it might be just a very slow push to the upside. That's a good thing about the lower points, because then we know where to put the stop losses and get out right away. We don't need to be like in there for too long. Because then what we're gonna do, we're gonna be expanding the losses, which is not good. If this thing decide to collapse even further. There you go, go. Very small, very small. I'm only risking a little portion of what I earn. So I'm doing right now, because I'm trading against the volatility, I'm doing one contract. And I'm gonna be increasing the contract as the market keeps pushing higher and higher. There you go, in profits, dip in profits. I'm gonna be securing these profits a little bit. I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even. If it decides to collapse, it's a risk-free trade at this point. I'm good. Let's go. Nice recovery. Nice recovery. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if it goes now into this purple EMA, I might be closing my trade and turning around again because it might be a reaction to that area, right? Out of that purple EMA here. Obviously on a red candle, right? On a red candle. If it's green, I'm in. If it's red, I'm out. Closing red, right? Closing red. As long as it's green, I'm in. That's what I'm talking about, like that recovery. So we are in a buy now. I'm out by 1,286. It's crazy. This is crazy. They gotta start doing options. You guys need to withdraw money. That's my main thing right now. We'd love to see everybody withdrawing big numbers and then doing options. Because in options, then you guys can create a lot of passive income. It's way better. If you lose, you collect premiums. If you win, you get the stock. Alright. There you go. Go, go, go. Oof, it's gonna be a fight there now. Oh, the sweet life of Jesus. So focus on buying puts. Rochelle, you're talking about options? Or are you talking about this? In options, I do the wheel. Mainly. That's why I need a lot of money. The money I made from here, I move it there. And that's what I said. I won't be doing this for too long. This is crazy. But it's the best way to get money faster than options. Unless you have $1 million sitting under the pillow, and it's different. You don't need to do this. It's good. It's better than this thing. It's better than futures. It's better than CFDs. Because what happened is, like, you obviously need good money. The minimum I always recommend is like 10,000 to start. When you do little money, now you're doing actual stocks, and then might as well just keep doing this if you're doing it stocks, because it's the same thing. You can lose a lot. Keep buying, familia. Keep buying. Keep buying. Keep buying. Buying. As I said, this is a recovery phase where the market tends to recover out of that nice drop on market open. and then it might be falling into a rally. These rallies, they go really far. If I have a class on the wheel, I do have a class. I have also a book about it, about options. I have many things. Thing is, like, the roadmap that I use for trading is one of those things that you can do when you live in poverty, honestly. Now the world have changed so much. Before, you needed to have money to make money. Now the rules have changed so much that you can, like, literally have like nothing and become a millionaire doing this stuff. And that's of the observations that I have over the years. I mean, you can do binary options and go from like 50 bucks and do that, build wealth on that. You can do CFDs, or you can do contract, small lot sizes, and use your leverage and increase those accounts. That's what I did. And you can do futures, and do the indices and get prop firms right now where out of thin air, out of $20, you can trade and make 5,000-10,000 bucks. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have a person going through that fire than going directly into options and putting their own money. I mean, you can. There's a lot of people that actually start doing that, but now you're putting your own money into options. The learning curve of going from 0 to 100 in options is super slow. And honestly, the one thing I don't like is having people putting their own money into something that they don't know. Because that was my position, and it hurts. That's why I always recommend people to start with this stuff, so they go through those fires using the prop firms, losing a lot of and when I say a lot, in your mind, you're losing 50K accounts, you're losing, 150K accounts. That's truly just 20 bucks, $180, and so on, out of futures. You're just losing 180 bucks. It sucks when you're losing into the thousands, and that's what can happen to you if you don't know what you're doing and you jump into options directly, right? Because patient, you're gonna get impatient. There's gonna be so many things happening to you. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I put $10,000 and I'm just earning 500 bucks in a month. That's nothing. Let me go hard. You know what's gonna happen to you? That 10,000 bucks, whoo, is gonna disappear. You're gonna find ways to trade contracts directly into companies, and when you're doing that, you can lose money. It's as much as this. That's why, and there's no prop firms for options. You know what I mean? That's why in the roadmap that I have, the vision that I have about the markets right now, I'd rather have somebody learning all these little things and understanding the markets. If you guys have the books, I think it's the kindergarten one has it, and also level 1. And the first pages, you can see the type of markets that you can trade. And when I say type of markets, it's not that you're going to go on CFDs and trade. And no. I'm talking about a specific market that trading itself is completely different. That's what we're talking about there. And when you guys go into CFDs, when you guys go into futures, when you guys go into options, these are different markets that you're going into the stock market and trading. And I am trading all around. I'm trading in each one of those categories. Each one of these categories requires a certain level of education, capital to invest, and a lot of things. The ultimate goal is to have everybody trading options. That's real trading. For example, Elon Musk, Warren Buffett, all those guys, they're not doing futures. That's considered gambling actually in the market. They are trading options, all of them, 100%. None of them trade futures into the market. Have you guys seen that movie, Batman? I think it was one of the old ones. That at the end of the well, not at the end, middle of the movie, Bruce Wayne, he was like trying to get rid of everything, and the investors of the company, they got really pissed off at him, and they went like, oh yeah, he lost all the money of the company gambling in futures in the market. I don't know. Well, you guys can look it up. It's there. But it's the truth. For like higher, like big investors, they consider futures and all this stuff gambling. At the end of the day, it's how you take it, right? But when you're doing options, it's different, because now, worst case scenario, you can get the stock, the value of the stock, and then just resell it at a different price. But if you don't know what you're doing and that stock value never goes up, then you're on the losing end. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? To do the wheel, you need to know how to do the wheel. You need to find those companies, mid-range companies, that are pushing in one direction. That's the power of the stuff that I did, applying those filters and understanding what are these companies. I show you guys online. So we focus on those companies that are moving in one direction, and we do the opposite. So we collect the premium. But you need money for this. You need a good capital. Minimum, I say 10,000 to start making something. For those who have kids, at some point I will be doing, not sure if a program or just a series of books to teach them young. Because honestly, I mean, I started this at a very late time of my life. But when you start young into this stuff, you need time to build up. And kids, if they are trained when they're little, talking about 10, 14, 15 years old, when those guys hit 21, 22, 23, 24, they are millionaires if they do it right. So I'll be doing some stuff about that. And the one person that inspires me a lot is my daughter, because she's young, right? But sometimes I wish I just started this a lot earlier. So I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of people have kids in the same position. Teach them young. I'm telling you. Teach them young about financials. Don't teach them about gambling. Don't teach them about how to lose money in 30 days. Oh yes, awesome, it's pretty cool. I have some friends, as a matter of fact, where I'm gonna be going. These are people that are into that stuff, and I'm gonna be getting some advices from them as well. We'll create some of this stuff. That's part of what I was going through last night, so you guys know. My brain was like on fire just thinking about all this stuff, and I think it will be a really, really, really good opportunity for kids to get going. The world is changing, so you guys know. For them, it's going to be much harder than it was for us. It's scary when I see the unemployment rates and claims numbers every month. They're worse and worse and worse. More people are losing their jobs. It's going to be really hard for them to get anything. All right, familia, I got kicked out of the buy, and you guys saw the market going to the purple line on a sell. I'm up by 1,681 right now. I'm trading my take profit accounts because I have to trade them. And in there, I don't have consistency rules, so I can make all the money in the world. I had to trade them at least once a week. Yeah, familia. We gotta do it. Even on your own, like teach them how to be smart with money. There's a point in life where you just don't care about anything, and that's when they're young. And it is good because you have so much room to fail and get up again. And kids are fearless. Kids are fearless. There's so many kids right now that are becoming millionaires just doing like online gaming, TikTok, all this crazy stuff. So kids are becoming like money sized when it comes to this, but they're using social media. They're hooked into so many stupid things. Like it blows my mind when I see people in YouTube making funny and stupid videos, and they have more money than any doctor or lawyers out there. When I see a kid jumping out of the bridge, or doing something funny, putting his underwear in his face and becoming viral and getting paid for a video like that, and that's become their norm, being stupid, it kills me. It's like, where are we heading with this stuff? It's like we live in a time that now being stupid and talk crazy things on the internet, it's good. Why? Because the outcome is a reward. You're getting money. So let's make more stupid things online and spread stupid things around the world. Nah, nah, nah. We gotta stop this. We truly have to stop this stuff. We gotta teach them better values, familia. We gotta change it. We gotta change where the world is heading. It's doing a W pattern. That's what it looks like. The market, it looks like it wants to do a W pattern. These W patterns, they tend to go to the upside. Harmonic patterns. For those who got Elliott, the what do you call it? Elliott Wave book. There's a whole section of harmonic patterns there that you guys can see what I'm seeing here and measure it. And why they're good, because then we know where there's gonna be another retracement on harmonic patterns. Okay. My God, what a crazy day. I'm up only $1,600. 681. And financial use. Iran and Iranian vessel passes through. Nothing hot. Nothing really hot. Nothing really hot at the moment. God bless everyone. God. I kind of want to sell there. Might be selling on the top here a little bit. If it break this, then I'm out. These W patterns, they tend to go really high. I'm just extremely careful what the price is right now. See if I can make 2,000 on these accounts. I just need 3,000 bucks. It's a nice rejection of ES 500. Leaving a big tail at the bottom, but like whenever you guys see a tail on any candle, that means buyers or sellers are getting trapped into those areas. Aggressive buyers or sellers were kicking in, and then they inverted. And those big long wicks, it's just a bunch of buyers or sellers getting trapped, and that's not good. At some point, the market will go back to them, but they're losing. These are people that are losing money. Big time. Kind of want to buy there. It's a W pattern that goes higher. But if it does respect that here, it's gonna fall down back to that fair value gap. Maybe we want to buy on that fair value gap, because these patterns, they tend to go really high. It's fighting the area. Fighting it. Fighting it. There you go. There you go, go. It's fighting the area. In SP 500 is that candle, and I'm looking at the 50-minute time frame in the SP 500. Is that candle in SP 500 becomes green with that long wick, that's an insane move. That is actually extremely awful. I'm gonna be buying out of this fair value gap. I'm gonna be buying out of this fair value gap. I'm eating that area slowly and steady, slowly and steady. Per account, yeah. Now 1,766 per account. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing about Take Profit Trader. I don't have a cap there. I can make as much as I want. It looks like it's a W pattern. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a W pattern. They tend to go a little bit higher before collapsing. That's why I want to buy. There's different kinds of patterns. Well, depends. Well, it's awful because there's buyers that are getting trapped into those areas. Sorry, in this case, it's a red candle, so there are sellers getting trapped. So, okay. A wick is a rejection of certain point. So imagine a strong selling pressure, boom, 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 boom. If they're not doing trailing stop on this, and buyers kick in hard, boom, they get trapped into the sell. That's what I said is awful, because they're gonna be hitting their stop losses at some point. And that's what happened on those patterns. Those buyers there those sellers there get trapped. The buyers kick in, increasing the price higher, and those in the W pattern. And then when it hits the stop losses, the price falls down. But everybody else that was trapped there is already out. I'm telling you, it's things about trading. And that's the observation I have right now with the ES500. I should stop, but no, you don't. Oh my God. You don't need, please remove that out of your mind. You don't need to. That, what you said there, Angie, is what makes you fail. If you believe that you should stop, if your heart is telling you should stop, then stop. You don't need. Because that pressure will make you take impulsive decisions that will make you fail. So if you are in profits, $250 is good. I would truly stop. Because what's going to happen now, you're going to stick for a longer time, and the market atmosphere that you should have when you had that profit is going to be changing very soon. It's going to be changing. So you're going to be up, then you're going to be down. You have to always find that window of time when you say the market behaves the same way every single day at this particular time. And if in this window of time I can make $50 every single day, this is the window of time that I should be trading. That's it. Outside of that window, you don't trade. I'm telling you. Yeah, $250, man. Imagine you're at work and your boss tell you, hey, $250 for you to go now. What do? You're gonna be like, oh no, you know what? I am such a good employee that I want to stay for another 8 hours and keep working. No, right? You're gonna say, bye bye. Thank you very much. And that's the same thing. Take it like that. All right. So the other pattern coming down, 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 down. And it is tricky because ES500 is just doing a very small retracement, not covering everybody that got trapped at the bottom. Again, look at SP500 in the 15-minute time frame. That's what I'm looking at this. Going into the fair value gap, and I'm gonna be buying. If they get trapped there, if they got trapped there was for a reason. This could be just a little retracement of all these people that got their trap hitting their stop losses or closing those trades if they had tighter stop losses. Yeah, Rochelle. When you think about that, it's like, I mean, I work. Everybody had their job at some point. Well, some people still do. And when you were there, I mean, my boss told me go, you know, and I will get full paid. I will be so happy. So in trading is the same thing. As a matter of fact, when I see how much money I was making a week, and then I calculate, wait a minute, I was making $16 an hour. Wait a minute, $16 an hour. So I had to, and then taking the taxes away, so probably like $14 an hour. And I am complaining because I'm making $100 in 10 minutes. Wait a minute. You know what I mean? It's like, no. And I'm talking about 18 years ago when I was in automotive. It's crazy. Yeah, we don't work for free, but you gotta take trading that serious. I mean, if the market is giving you X amount of money, because then it truly become gambling. If you're here because you're thinking you can make more, then it becomes gambling. That's feeling you get at the casino that you can make more and you're gonna stick here and be like, yeah, roll the dice. You know? And that's it. That's it. They gotta take it like that. I'm telling you. You just make $250 in 1 hour. Man, your boss is making that right now. The owner of whatever you're doing is probably making that right now. Yes, for sure, Rochelle. It's just years and years seeing these things. But I'm telling you, familia, I am very excited that you guys are progressing and seeing things a little bit different. Honestly, that's all it takes to start doing options. Like those failures, understanding of all these little things, that if you start doing that over there, it will play with your mind a lot. Mainly the psychology of I want it now, I want this now, I cannot wait, I have a bill to pay, I have all this stuff. It's crazy. Especially when those bills are cooking, man, and you find you have like no way to pay that credit card. You say, "Oh my God, I gotta work 8 hours just to pay the minimum of that credit card." It sucks. Then you find trading. You're like, "Oh my God, wait a minute! I can make the minimum wage, the minimum that I have to pay for my credit card. I can make it in 5 minutes." Yeah, this is the way I should go. But then trading gives you a different perspective. It starts talking to you about different things, and you're like, oh my God, this is not easy. I make some money and I lose money. I will never pay that credit card. But it's that pressure of paying bills that makes you take impulsive decisions all the time. And it gets frustrating. It's really frustrating when you see your account in the green, then you see it in the red, and you don't see any progress. I'm up by 2,031.50. That's it's all right number. I think I'm gonna stop there. Maybe should I stop? Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm gonna stop because the market is just now consolidating a little bit. And I want to go for my bike ride so I can get tired and then rest for a little bit so my mind cool off. What do you guys think? Good idea. Huh. I'm running by my trade at the bottom at 0.20 on my challenge, and it's just a little money, but we'll see. Honestly, this market, the way I see it moving, it's Monday, Rochelle. Honestly, this market can be consolidating all day. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on. So, G7. Oh, we're getting the G7 maiden too. That's funny. So nothing major for tomorrow. FOMC minutes on Wednesday. Nothing on Thursday. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be one of those weeks. A lot of consolidation, a lot of not too crazy movement. So And I'm talking about the higher time frames. If we're looking at the much lower time frames, yeah, we might be trending at some point, but for scalping, but intra, very unlikely that we might be trending far. Remember, NAS is one of those instruments that move between 100 to 300 points every day, easy. All right, and if we can catch a number that we can be happy with that between those within 100 and 300, we should be okay. For scalping, for me, it's 40 points at a time. Yeah, Rochelle, I need to rest. But my mind is still very wired up. My body's tired, my mind is not. That is a problem. My mind and my body are disconnected. And I am not taking coffee yet. If I take coffee, I'm gonna be bouncing out of the walls. It's crazy. I don't understand, man. Sometimes it's, I don't know. I think I got too much energy and I need to burn it out. Especially like, honestly, like I haven't been doing exercises for a long time, since September last year. Literally spending, I gained a lot of weight and I need to get back into my stuff. Need to take care of myself because nobody else will. Yeah, correct. My nervous system need to reset. Correct. Yes, that is absolutely right. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna stop, and I will come back later on. All right, familia. So I'll catch you guys again on Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm not gonna be here at all. I need to do a bunch of errands tomorrow and Thursday. So I will catch you again on Wednesday, familia. God bless everyone. Take care. All right. Bye.